Okay, so this is paper 1 of 2024 external. So we can check on that. That is paper 1 of 2024. It is external and it has 50 marks, and student will spend 2 hours writing this paper. Students will spend 2 hours writing this paper. Okay, so this is the paper that we're going to write. So let's go to question 1. This is the one we're going to revise, not writing. This is the one we're going to revise. So it seems my mind is not yet settled. Okay, so let's start with question 1. We are starting with question 1 of section A. So question 1 of section A was as follows. Write 23.165 correct to 3 significant figures. Write 23.615 correct to 3 significant figures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the number which is in question, which is the question, the number itself is so let me okay. Okay, so I'm going to write 23.615, this one. So this is the number that we need to write we need to write it in 3 significant figures. So that means definitely we can count the significant figures. We know that 23.6, these are significant figures, these are significant numbers, significant figures because they are non-zeros. Okay, so that means 23.6 will be written. Okay, so I'm going to write 23. Okay, then I'm going to round off this number 6 then to the nearest, this one which is here. We're going to round off this one. So since 1 is less than 5, that means 6 will remain the same. So it will be like this, 23.6. So the correct answer is A, 23.6. Okay, so now we come to question 2, which is which of the following is an irrational number? So an irrational number is a number that cannot be expressed as a fraction, or it has got infinity decimal places, okay, or the decimal places are longer. So when we look at 2 is a whole number, so that means it's a rational number. 7, it's a whole number, it's a rational number, as well as the square root of 9 is 3, which is a rational number. However, the square root of 5 will give us a lot of decimal numbers, so the correct answer is B. Okay, if you have got questions, please you can ask in the comment section. Otherwise, those are the answers. Okay, now we come to question 3. Okay, we go to question 3. Okay, so that is question 3. Question 3 is as follows. Find the value of -2 plus -5. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite the expression, which is open bracket -2 plus -5. Okay, then what is there now, we evaluate that. So what we need to do is first is we need to get rid of brackets. So we can say -2, then we multiply positive times -5 will give us -5. Okay, now we know that -2 and -5, they have got the same signs, which are negative, so we maintain the negative signs. Then we say we combine. Okay, remember we are combining 2 and 5 will give us 7. We ignore the signs. Please, you ignore the signs. Even if the signs were opposite, we could just subtract it without considering the signs. Okay, so we say 2 and 5 will give us 7. So the correct answer is negative 7, which is A. Okay. So if we say we had negative 2, I'm just giving an example. I found the answer for that one, plus 5. Here, what we need to do is we get the sign of the bigger number, which is the bigger number here is 5, so we get the positive. Then we say 5 minus 2, or we take away 2 from 5, which will give us 3, so it could have been positive 3. So when you have got different signs, you pick the sign of the bigger number and then you subtract the numbers. Okay, we come to question 4, which is factorize completely 6x squared minus 24xy. 6 squared minus 24xy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite the expression, which is 6x squared minus 24xy. Okay, so what we need to do is first of all, we just need to consider the coefficients, which are 6 and 24. Okay, do these numbers have a common factor? Do they have a common factor? We are saying yes, the two numbers have got the common factor. Which is the common factor? Is 6. 6 can go into 6. 6 can also go into 24. Okay, here we are looking for highest common factor of 6 and 24. I know 2 can go, let me say, I know 1 can go into 6, 2 can go into 6 and 24. Sorry, 1 can go into 6 and 24, 2 can go into 6 and 24, 3 can go into 6 and 24, 6 itself can go into 6 and 24. However, I'm going to pick the biggest number among those numbers that can go into these both numbers. So we're saying, what number can go into 6? It's 6 itself. That's the biggest factor. And what number can go into 24? That is 6 itself again. So we write 6. Now, once we are done with the coefficients, we come to variables. Okay, these letters. Which variable is found in this and this number? Which variable is found in this number and this number? You find that in x squared there is x, and in xy there is x. So x is found in both, so we write x. Okay, so how did I know that I'm going to write x here and not x squared? So the one with a bigger power is not written, but the one with the smallest power. Now we know that x has the power of 1 here. So that is the smallest power, or it has no power at all. That means we pick the same value here. Okay, so now once we have done that, then we can, now we have gotten the highest common factor of 6 and 24, and then we have also gotten the variable that is found in both. Then we can now open bracket. Okay, after we are done getting all the variables that are there, if there was y here and here y, we could have also picked y. Now since there is one x, we come up with 6x. So we say, how many times can 6x go into 6x squared? It can go x times. Okay, 6 into 6, 1. Okay, then x into x squared, it will go x times. So when we multiply x by x, will give you x squared. Then we say 6 into 24, it will go negative, sorry, 6 into negative 24, it will go negative 4 times. Okay, it will go negative 4 times. Let me do this so that people, you don't get confused. This is not plus, but this is negative 4 times. Then we say this x into xy, it will go y times. So we have y there and then close bracket. Okay, if you have got questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comment section. But basically that is the answer for that question. So let's check for the answers where there is 6x open bracket x minus 4y, that is t. So the correct answer is t. Okay, so be careful not to pick C, which has got a plus sign between X and 4Y. Okay, so that is the answer. Okay, we come to question 5.